Hello, I'm here in Church Street on this Tuesday afternoon. It's very, very busy, very loud, very noisy. Plenty of buskers about. It really is a busy afternoon. I'll try and do this as quick as I can because it really is busy. I'd just like to correct something. When I say Liberal politicians, Ian Bain, Paula Barker as an example, I don't literally mean the Liberal politicians in the sense of belonging to the Liberal or Lib Dem parties. It's just the saying that the Liberal politicians, they're pushing the agenda of liberalism. So I'll just get that correct. I'll just point that out in case people got a bit confused and thought I was referring to them as Liberal or Lib Dem party members. They're not, they're Labour. Anyway, I'm still very disappointed. I've heard nothing from Liam Thorpe, political editor of the Liverpool Echo, regarding interviewing myself regarding the cultural change our city is undergoing. This is not Scotch mist or a mirage, it's real and it's present and it's happening. You have to excuse me, it's really busy, plenty of kids about. So it's not something that Joe Owens is making up. It's not something that, as I say, isn't real. It is real. Cultural change has changed the once proud working class community, namely Kensington and Fairfield, into something completely different. The same has happened at the top of Smithdown Road, Lawrence Road. The same is now happening along West Derby Road. Prescott Road, Breck Road. So it is a thorny issue that needs discussion, it needs talking about. To just ignore it and pretend it doesn't exist is really an insult to the good people of Liverpool. They know it's here, they can see it, right? Especially those who are living in the once proud working class Scouse community of Kensington and Fairfield and other neighbourhoods now feeling the effects of cultural change. So I'm disappointed, I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed that Liam Thorpe hasn't come to interview the number one person here in the city that is talking about cultural change. I have brought this to the attention of the good people of Liverpool. I stand in elections on this issue. I'll be standing in the next general election again on the issue of cultural change. So what I say is important. It's important now and it's important for the future of our city. So I believe I deserve an interview. I believe I deserve to be heard so the good people of Liverpool can hear what Joe Owens has to say and why I'm saying it, right? That's even more important as to why I'm saying it. Why am I bringing this thorny issue to the people of Liverpool? Because it's serious, it's very serious. Our city is changing, and like I said, once cultural change sinks its roots so deep, it's in the driving seat, there's no changing it back, it's irreversible, that's the end of it. And we can now see that in parts of Liverpool, every house, street and neighbourhood that falls victim to cultural change. It's parts of Liverpool that we lose. Unfortunately, that's the awful truth. I don't come down here to make these videos just for the fun of it. I come down because I have to. Because if I don't, no one else is going to. And if I don't, the politicians will just gladly sit by and watch cultural change transform and take our glorious city from us, right? That's what they will do, all of them, right? Those that oppose it will just remain silent. Others like Ian Bain, refugees welcome, he will shout that nonsense as loud as he can because he knows it's going to further his career as a Labour MP. Long term, it'll come back to bite you in the backside, Mr. Bain, as it will Paula Barker and all the rest of the refugees welcome MPs, councillors in this city. It will, because there's not going to be a good end to this. It's not going to end well, trust me, right? It's not. This is our city. We have to keep it our city. We have to keep it Scouse. You have to excuse me, it's getting really busy. We have to keep it Scouse. This is our Scouse city. It's Liverpool, right? Belongs to no one else except us. And our children and grandchildren, they're the ones that rightfully should be inheriting it. Not the new arrivals, children or grandchildren, or children and grandchildren. Once again, I'm sorry for being selfish, but that's the way it is, I'm afraid. So I'm disappointed, not surprised, but I'm disappointed Liam Thorpe, political editor of Liverpool, hasn't interviewed myself, so I can put my message across to the good people of this city instead of just trying to ignore me and what's happening to Liverpool. Okay, I'm going to call time. It's really getting busy. Okay, thank you.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
It's quite simple. Refugees welcome.
What do you think about the narrative at the moment to people crossing the channel? How do you think that we should be tackling the small boats crisis?
It's quite simple. Refugees welcome.